G'day guys, welcome to this week's trade recap video. And once again, before I get underway, please make sure hit that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know how you went this week, and also let me know, did you take this trade, gold breakout trade from Friday? Was it a little beauty? Nice trade it was. So first of all, definition of a breakout, guys, is in an uptrend when price creates higher high. In a downtrend, price creates a lower low. So what we're looking at on Friday was that London Open, and we had potential breakout entry on gold. Now, what for me is I deem to be the perfect breakout trade. There's a few things. Now I'm going to cover the steps. First of all, what I want to see is I want to see a strong body, a lot of volume, strong. Well, sorry, I'll start again. I want to see with the trend, preferably with the trend, because it's more high probability that will continue. And the trend is your friend until the end. So we had gold, bullish across the board. Second of all, what I want to see is the candle prior to entry, so that being your catalyst candle, closing with as a strong body, in this case, once again, bullish candle. Closing, and this, obviously, looking at this candle, we had a really nice strong closure. Then what I want to see, third I want to see is candle closing up near the high of the previous high. It doesn't necessarily have to be that high. That was perfect. That closed right, nearly almost tapped into it, but not quite. Closed just below it, left a bit of a, not much of an upper wick, still something to give me enough confidence that if we begin to break, we could continue to the upside. Now, the next step, what I want to see, I think we're up to number 4 now, is we want to see the candle close above the bodies of the candles to the left hand side. So obviously we got a really strong closure above. Not only that, if you're looking on the 15, it's just to add confidence, we also had a nice strong closure above the 15-minute resistance. So that also gave me enough confidence to look for that potential buy stop at London Open. Now, the next thing we want to see, so I think we're up to number 5. We want to see prior to entry, we want to make sure you got some clean traffic to the left. Obviously, in this case, gold was creating a new all-time high. There was no data to the left. I know people are probably thinking, but hasn't it pushed too far? How do you trust it? How do you know where it's going to go? It has no need to pull back until it actually confirms it, which eventually it did later on, obviously. It did melt. But it continued to the upside prior to it. Then what you want to see, I think we're up to number 6, is prior to entry, the candle needs to pull back. So the entry candle needs to create a wick in the opposite direction. So in this case, we wanted to create a decent wick in the opposite direction. Now, in what we've got here was, it took about 6 minutes for this to trigger in, creating its lower wick before it began to flip. Not only that, we had a little bit more confidence in this case because we bounced off this 15-minute resistance here, bounced off the bodies of the candles, and begun to flip. So then what I generally do is stop loss for me was actually 9.2. The stop loss was lowered down. It was 9.1. I remember having it 9.1, just giving a little bit more breathing room. For me, reason being is because I trade with fixed lot sizes. So I choose to manage my risk. So I'll never ever take a full loss. And you guys see on the stream, I rarely take more than 5 to 10 pip max, and that by that point I've usually cut half either way. So it's maybe max loss is usually like a third or maybe a little bit more, 0.4 or something of my initial risk. So as soon as it triggers in, what we're creating a high low higher high, for me straight away you just move your stop loss to the entry count. It has no need to pull back and break its own low if it wants to continue bullish. So we had all that ticked off here. For me, this pop, like once this triggered, it just popped literally 2 seconds to TP. Luckily, and it's a free plug for Magic Keys, I have Magic Keys, and I quickly pressed what I thought was, first of all I pressed stop loss to break even, then I quickly pressed what I thought was close half. I would usually close 80%, but I thought gold could push still at the volume into all-time high territory again. I accidentally pressed close full, which happened to be at just under 13 pips. So it was a good result in the end. I was happy with that. So again, just a recap of the perfect breakout trade in my opinion. First of all, with the trend. Most importantly, you want it to be with the trend. Second of all, you want it to to close with a lot of volume. The candle prior to the entry being a catalyst, close a very strong bullish candle. Third, you want the candle to close above the bodies of the candles to the left hand side. If you can use the 15 as added confluence, even better. Next, you want to, so 4, you want to make sure you have clean traffic to the left hand side. In this case, we definitely have it. Number 5, because it's more probable to move into the clean traffic area and continue. Number 5, you want the candle the entry candle prior to entry to pull back to create its lower wick. Now, if it pops up, for instance, straight away, not entering. Not seeing the buy stop as soon as this candle closes. I'm waiting for the new candle to pull back and create its lower wick. If it pops straight up, I'm not entering. I'm waiting for it to once again pull back, create its own wick, lower wick, and then I will enter as it breaks its own high yet again. How far does it need to pull back? On gold, I'd say minimum about 5 pips, the lower wick, minimum. Closer to 10 is probably better, 10 plus, but minimum of 5. And in this case, we could use the 15-minute as the level of previous resistance that literally bounced off. So that's what you want. Number 5, I think it is. And that's pretty much it. That is basically the perfect breakout entry. So tick the box. So it was, again, the cleanest breakout I've seen on stream, probably since I've started streaming personally, on the old stream as well. So that's a recap, guys. I hope it all makes sense. Let me know what you think of it. Once again, free education, so please hit that like button, leave a comment. Have a good weekend. I look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Cheers, my friends. Bye for now.